Okay, let's talk about it.
Hmm. What's up, YouTube? Jeffy, I am. Hey, welcome back to the channel. EBT and SNAP benefits are coming to an end. November 1st, nobody will get paid. What do you think about that? Well, okay, let's talk about it then. Now, SNAP is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And for the upcoming month of November, there may not be any. Now, what do I think about that? What does AARP Daddy T think about that? Your president, right? Because a lot of people are going to be affected behind this. You know, the Department of Agriculture, which the USDA has instructed to suspend all payments. That's crazy. Federal funding is lapsed now. You know what I mean? With Congress not going in session, you can't blame the Democrats. You know what I mean? And SNAP is 100% funded by the federal government. And in this situation, the contingency, yeah, the contingency funds are not available. Why they're not available, with these states? It makes you wonder. It's going to be so many people affected. Why would the government do this? What kind of impact is this really going to make? And when there's a dispute over the legality of the whole thing, policy experts, they disagree with the administration and their interpretation of how the law requires the states to use reserves when regular funds run out. So this is what I think is very wrong, and really be the have a real conversation about this. The USDA warns states that they cannot use their own funds, and if they do not expect any type of reimbursement from the government. And that type of it's mind blowing. And the government shut down. And one funny thing I will say about this is a lot of people. I was in the store doing a little shopping today. A lot of the stores around here are packed. People are buying water. People are noticing it and actually doing something about it, which I was actually surprised about, right? And I started looking at the crowd of people that was amongst me in the store. You know, there's going to be 42 million people that's going to be affected by this. Families, seniors, disabled, and it's something that's mind blowing. We are in 2025, and this is happening in the United States of America, which his job was to make America great. Now, how great is it? So, with the payments being delayed for November, people really have to take in mind that whenever the government does come in session, it's still going to be a process before anything is paid out. So if you're in a situation, please, take heed and also prepare just in case. And and what's also, if the government wants you to, if you have any benefits that's left over from October, to use them in November. Now, I can actually say it's a high percentage of people that are not going to have any funds left over. So they want you to go to use your resources. I agree, but this is what they want you to do, and they don't have to do. And the chilling thing about this, they want you to go to food pantries, which is okay. If you need the help, go get the help. They want you to cut down on your spending, which we all should do. But the chilling thing behind all of that is they are still taking applications, and they are, well, on my feed, they're promoting people to ask for assistance to fill out EBT and to get food stamps. And that's, it's mind blowing because this is happening in the United States again. And one thing I tell you funny at the store too, it was kind of a ha ha moment. It was a lady with a bunch of kids, a white woman, and her and her husband was sitting there and they was talking out loud about people are going to lose their ABT, but she was so happy to get SNAP benefits. And I said to myself, oh Lord, this is crazy. Because it's the same plan. The ignorance just, it's mind blowing. And AARP, Daddy T, your president, he's already making conflicting statements about what's going on. And his statements conflict with the USDA's, official stance. So, so now AARP, Daddy T, he's asking for 230 million for claims involving past criminal cases, right? No, he's suing. But let me ask you this question. How much is that new presidential ballroom? How much is it? With that being said, prepare yourself. If you are on food stamps or any type of assistance, even disability, food stamps are being affected now. But what's next? It might be Social Security. It may be disability. Who knows what this man's going to do? But if you are receiving food stamps or any type of assistance, yes, please use your resources. Please keep your family fed. Keep your family healthy. If you have to go to a pantry, do what you got to do, but don't do anything illegal. I think this is what we see in other countries, especially like the Ukraine and Russia. Our economy's going to shit. So protect yourself and protect your family. If you got to get out there and hustle, do it legally. There's so many things if you could do right now. If you got to pick up this camera and get your message out there, then do so. Jeffy, I am. We talked about it. Hey, like and share. Like and share this video. Comment below. But thank you for your time, man. And I'll get with you. Be safe, be aware, and always be informed. Jeffy, I am. In a minute.